Oh, well, hi there, y'all. It sure has been a while, ain't it? Hope you haven't missed me too much now. Welcome back to the Gold Rush. Gold Rush to the top. We're back, and we're searching for the next nugget of drag performance talent. Last season, we had some highs, and we had some lows. This season, the format is going to be slightly different. Don't fret though, our principles remain the same. We believe that everybody deserves a stage to perform on. But in order to perform on this stage and win my competition, the contestants must entertain both our esteemed panel of judges and our live audience who vote for their favorite acts using Trash Cash tips. And we combine the tip count with the judges' scores to find out who has made it through to the next week and who has to battle it out in the showdown to secure their place in the competition. What are they fighting for, I hear y'all cry? Well, the winner of the Gold Rush Season 3 will receive a cash prize of $3,000. That's 2,200 of your English pounds, y'all. On top of the cash prize, this season's winner will also receive a MAC makeup bundle, a photo shoot with Bait and Clear Photography, a large supply of delicious Love Juice drinks, and a fantastic lineup of paid gigs organized by yours truly. This season, we have my good friend Crayola as head judge. They'll be there every episode to see our nuggets through the competition. This week, our guest judges are Victoria Scone from Season 3 of Drag Race UK, JMac from Glow Up Season 2, Dick Day, our Season 1 winner, and Monroe Adams, the winner of Gold Rush Season 2. To top it all off, every week, whoever wins the challenge will receive a bunch of goodies from my good friends Love Juice and JML, making every day easy. The contestants have no idea what they're getting themselves in for. Who will have what it takes? Lurking in a damp corner of the glory basement of East London, 12 of the UK's most talented drag performers are fixing to become the next nugget of drag talent. This week's challenge is making music, where each contestant has been challenged to create an act inspired by an underrated musical instrument of my choice. I hope y'all are ready for a whole new season of fuckery. Get out those maracas, ladies. It's Indie Nile.
My name is Indie Nile, I am 20 years old and I'm from Manchester. What is Indie? I would say he is Peter Kay's and Elton John's love child with daddy issues. All of that encompassed would be just described as 80s game show host, northern extravaganza, essentially. You know, The Price is Right, Deal or No Deal. Don't know where this is going, but you know what I mean.
You did that. You did that. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
So Indy was really nervous before this, and then seeing it, it was just like you had nothing to worry about, absolutely killed it. Amazing.
Aww. Cheeky. Well, that ain't junk in the trunk, that is pure gold.
Oh my god, the maraca bum reveal. Booty shake maraca bum. I'm jealous. Why didn't I come up with that? They should have given me maracas.
A common misconception of me is that I'm a woman. I'm not. I like to tell people that Indie Nile is a pun on the phrase Indie Nile and to do with the fact that I discovered that I'm trans, but I actually just stole it from my stepdad who used to be a musician. Also, another common misconception, people think I'm a happy-go-lucky guy and I'm just naive and enjoying life, when in fact I'm just a big ball of dysphoria and anxiety.
Shaking up a storm with the rain stick, it's Laurie Mae.
Hi, I'm the Crossy. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Tennessee. Unless anyone asks, in that case, they can fuck off. A common misconception of me is that I'm a drag queen. I'm not. You obviously can see I am not wearing a lash. I am not wearing a nail. When people call me a drag queen, it's just because they know I have a penis, but I look like a woman. But that's not the point. My femininity is not performative. And now I'm gonna get political about it. But yeah, a common misconception is that I'm a boy in a dress, which is incorrect.
It's a rain stick.
A rain stick?
It's an instrument that makes a sound like rain.
Oh.
How do you make sounds with the rain stick?
I need to tip it upside down. Slow. Fast. Slow.
Crossy once told me, if you're not making dick jokes, you're not doing drag.
And when I'm with friends, I like to have fun.
Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your
Rain stick?
Let's have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your
Rain stick.
We'll always be special friends, special friends, special friends. We will be special friends, special friends. We will be.
Did a rain stick just spunk on the Crossy?
Love the Kazoo Kid reference. Always keep that in. Yes, love it. More of that.
Special friend.
Oh, the Crossy's look is lots of skin, lots of body. You'll find a Crossy mostly wearing a bikini, a thong, a nude sheer dress. But then again, sometimes I like to do completely the opposite and I just look like a good old country girl with a big skirt and big sleeves. So you kind of never know what to expect, but most of the time it's just gratuitous nudity. Yeehaw!
Will Nina hit the beat or just beat it? It's Nina Gaston on the bongos.
Hi, I'm Nina Gaston. I'm 29 years old. I live in London, but I'm from Piedras Negras, Mexico. My edge in the competition is that I'm going to bring passion, I'm gonna bring fiesta, and I'm gonna bring a lot of fucking sass. Viva!
The last talent show of the year. She wants to be a superstar.
as to why she would dress as schoolgirl Britney but wear grey hair. It's like Britney's long lost abuelita.
Hey, little girl, I am the bongo. I used to be king of the Congo. If you want, we can form an alliance. I can come inside you. And you can take over the world for both of us. What do you say? Help me do this. Don't worry, little girl. You only need to grab me, put me in your bosoms, and let's start. Put me in your mouth. And now we're ready to take over the world. Lose the shell, lose the scale, and play my track.
Yes, bitch. Work it. You signed Justin, because that bitch is tumbling.
So you might think that the reason that Nina slipped and fell is because I had spilled hair conditioner on the stage prior to her performance in some sort of like showgirls kind of like trip and fall, see you later kind of situation. But we all know that if you're gonna wear office shoes on a stage, you deserve to fall.
What I hope people think of me when they meet me is she's kind of weird. My objective with drag is to share the story of where I'm coming from so that other people can relate to it. And if they can relate to it, people really love it and they say, Viva!
Will our next contestant be able to transport us to a questionable spa in Covent Garden with the panpipes? Will we get a happy ending? Either way, we're getting a bunk.
Hi there, my name's Gail Bate, I'm 23 years old, and I come from London City in the West Side. My item of the competition is uniqueness, unpredictability, and lots of hella fun.
In February 2007, they get the surprise of their lives when their lines bring up something no one's ever caught before. A colossal squid. The biggest squid on the planet.
It's so stupid. The fucking nose is like, what?
Too bad that didn't kill me.
Bunk, where's your cock going, honey?
And now for some soothing sounds from Squidward's clarinet. Thank you, thank you. Shut your mouth, you mediocre clarinet player.
That's right, Squidward. You've lost your groove. What you need is a brand new instrument to take the world by storm. You need panpipes.
Let's cook.
15 minutes later. The following day. Thousands of tears later.
Viva? Performance style, like I said, it's very destructive, it's very unpredictable. It's never what you expect. It's always something, I always want to try something fresh, something new, because all I want is something new, something I can hold on to. Because I don't want to talk, I don't want to dance. Baby, let it drop. Catch me if you can, because I'm the leader of the pack.
I thought thought Oktoberfest was bad enough. But up next is another horrible thing that we can thank those Germans for popularizing. That's right, it's the recorder. And who's playing it? None other than Kyran Frax.
I am Kyran Thrax. I am 21 years old and I am from Preston, back up fucking north. My two moods and two vibes that I go for in drag and out of drag are just fucking weird and kind of seem a little bit angry, but in a fun, loving way. You know what I mean?
Hello, everybody. My name is Bertha, and I am the North's most renowned recorder artist. I can do more than play the fucking recorder. I am also a classically trained opera singer. You want to hear some? Yeah! Calm down! Everybody, calm the fuck down. Damn, she's really hitting those notes. Thanks. Okay. Shall we get on with some recording? And DJ, hit the fucking track.
This is when the ship started to sink, but by the end of the night, that bitch was on the seabed.
Calm down. I know it's fucking good.
When people first meet me, they often think I am very intimidating and narcissistic as fuck. But then they get to know me and they find out that's completely true.
Now, I've heard tell that when you finger the right holes, you can make a pretty noise. Here's Pasty on the tin whistle.
Hi, I'm Pasty, I'm 25 and I'm from Cornwall. Pasty is chaotic energy when she's on stage. She's very stupid, she throws herself around a lot. Sometimes people can consider it quite basic. However, it's none of the sort.
Another Titanic tune. I guess we have a game on our hands.
I just did that. I literally just did that.
It's been 84 years. Titanic was called the ship of dreams. And it was. It really was.
Oh, a quick change.
You know what? That's a really interesting wig.
We heard about kimono, she better don't, but what about Titanic, another idea and run with it?
Bottom two, probably. Me and Pasty. Feel it.
the Gold Rush because a year and a half ago, one of my very close friends, Jack, aka Madonna Kebab, from season 1 of the Gold Rush entered, and then decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna enter it myself and have a crack at it. And here we are.
Are y'all picking up good vibrations, Brian Wilson? Cause I sure am. It's Platypussy and the Theremin.
I'm Platypussy, I'm from North London, and I'm 22. You can laugh at me, and I think that having someone in the competition that is like not so obsessed with like the look and being perfect and whatever, and being that performer that everyone couldn't get on with, it's just really important.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Platypussy!
I see a red wig. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm seeing a red wig. And I'm panicking.
You came from nothing and you're never gonna be nothing. You're shit. Get off the stage! Next. No talent clown. You whore. Go on then, cause laugh then. Cocky bitch is tone deaf. I've got more talent in my life. No rhythm. Pussy. Can't carry a tune. I bet you can't even spell theremin.
You know when you think you're really original?
And then you're just fucking not. Well, Titanic looks like it's about to sink for the 3rd time tonight, everyone.
We all know I would be the rose amongst the 2 thorns.
Just as the Titanic itself was a feat of engineering, so was this prop work. As a musician, hearing them wrong notes hurt me on a spiritual level, but very hilarious.
Okay, she won. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, I didn't have a dance break. That's okay.
There can be 100 people in a room. Maybe there is right now.
There are 100 people in the room, and 3 of them have already done Titanic.
And 99 don't believe in you. But all you need is just for one person to believe.
I was gagging to do some drag, and because I'm just a massive drag fan, so I would go to drag shows and I would see loads of drag and just be like the absolute supporter. And then one of these days, my drag mum was like, Fancy, you should totally do this. Like, you're absolutely thigh-slappingly hilarious, and then you know how to do makeup and that, so definitely give it a go. And I was like, all right, sure.
Now I know what you're thinking. Queer on beaters sound like some 70s cop show, but I promise y'all, it's an instrument. And here, beating her Guiro, is Mocha.
Hiya, I'm Mocha, I'm 19 and I'm originally from Essex but now I live in London. Look-wise, I'm really into like big sleeves and I love big silhouettes and looking cute.
Aww. We're gonna hold it vertically like this. Whether it's a drum or maraca or claves or the güiro, it's the same stroke. It's just this up and down stroke. So this is key. And it's going to make it a lot easier for you to play the güiro.
She's got the technique down right, but she needs to put a bit more passion into it, you know what I'm saying?
Hello, sexy. Wanna meet? I'm top, looking for smooth, hairless, bottom, who is very experienced, but also very tight.
She might be a bottom, but she ain't smooth and hairless.
Grinder noise in a number, at this point, it is like the #1 most overused, most generic thing. So I'm like, how are you gonna save it?
Meet now, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Rib for her pleasure. Ew.
My edge in the competition is definitely my makeup because I've seen everyone's makeup and it's okay, but it's not as good as mine. Let me have makeup at least, you know. Everyone else can have performing and shit. Let me have my looks. So originally I auditioned for season 2 and I didn't make it past the heats, and then Taylor said that I should try again. So I auditioned for season 3 and I got in. So watch out.
I'll give y'all some clues for the next act. Very annoying, very loud, and likes to be squeezed by Scottish men. Yes, that's right. It's Keisha's Lorraine. Oh, and the bagpipe.
Oh, it's my precious Keish.
You know, you walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Hello, it's me, Keisha's Lorraine. I'm a full-time daytime TV presenter and a full-time mother, and I'm here to prove to the world that I've still got it. I'm 27, and I can't wait for the Gold Rush Season 3 to get going, I don't know.
That ain't a bagpipe, Keisha. That's a gogger, or as they like to say in England, a froob.
Yep, slow start, but we got there in the end. That's fine. Who's Mary, Queen of Scots? I only know Keisha's Queen of Scots.
Keisha's, did you take country dance lessons at school? Because if so, that do-si-do sure paid off.
My drag represents a certain form of woman that I have total respect and admiration for. My ideal of a woman is a practical woman. She's got things to do, and she might have to wear flats.
Music makes me dance, and my hips just like Miss Shakira's tail. No lies. Come on, Aphrodite, glockenspiel the tea.
Hi, I'm Aphrodite. I'm 19 years old and I'm from London. So I got the name Aphrodite because I'm from the island of Cyprus and that's her birthplace. She's had many reincarnations. Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, Grace Jones. But she's decided to take host in me. Not her best reincarnation, but it's getting there.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you all how to play Married Life on the glockenspiel, or as I call it, the Glock. So right here I just have a small Glock.
Oh, hi guys. These lovely big tits. Do you know what we are?
We fucking Glock destroyers, aren't we? Glock fucking destroyers. Yeah, fucking Glock destroyers. We love to just get your Glock and fucking despunk them fucking
Glockenspiel.
Do you know what? Rub these fucking
Glockenspiel
in our mouths.
Yeah, look
They
at
would
that.
fucking teabag you.
Well, if that wasn't sex with a rugby team, I don't know what is.
Come through, work that Viva Mama!
We fucking Glock destroyers. Do you know what? Rub these fucking
Glockenspiel
in our mouths.
So I just want everyone to like embrace their culture, no matter where you come from. Like, just because you're gay or like you're queer doesn't mean that you can't be part of your culture and part of that spectrum as well. You can always mesh the two together. I never had like a Cypriot drag queen, so I always had it hard. And then one day I was like, I should do it myself, and I did.
Again, I was very confused, y'all. I thought that symbols were something that y'all read, and the only thing I can read is bitches. Will Heather Duster make sweet music or crack out?
Hello, my name is Heather Duster. I am 25 years old and I'm from Hastings, and then I moved to London. Yeah, so always cleaner inspired, it's always practical. Whatever I wear, I always still need to be ready to scrub the floor. Season 3 is the season of robbery.
Oh, I get it now. There's a double meaning of symbol. Large symbols, small symbols.
I'm not gonna lie, but her symbols sound like me after I've eaten a whole doner kebab with extra chilies on the side.
Symbol. Noun. S-Y-M-B-O-L. A thing that represents or stands for something else.
Hey Siri, call Heather Duster.
Calling Heather Duster mobile.
Oh, it actually did mine.
For example, a sex symbol. Or a symbol of power. Or a symbol of love. A symbol of hope. A symbol of our times.
I'm not being funny, hun. We all know Brexit's happened.
Symbol. Noun. Something which holds great power and meaning in a single image.
I did the gold rush to make a name for myself on the scene. Yeah, honestly, to just get stage time and to get involved and to perform more and have the opportunity to get yourself out there and get more pictures for my Instagram.
Essex finest Brent Wood is up next with the spoons. Brent offered me a spoon backstage, and I told him I'd love a fork instead.
Hi, I'm Francesca Reed. I'm 34 years old. I'm from London originally, South London. I'm also known as Brentwood, W-A-U-L-D, because I would anything, literally anything, especially you.
It's me, Brentwood, with that big spoon energy.
I'm here to inquire about your spoons.
this. Keisha's loves this.
Playing my spoons.
At this rate, Brentwood can spoon me anytime. I'm in like two minds right now. I'm like, fuck yes, but also fuck you for being so good.
Playing my spoons. Playing my spoons.
I would say that Brent is definitely not a look king overall, but it is growing. He has got a couple of harnesses. Hello. Yeah, so the persona kind of comes from all of the white van men I've known throughout my life, but a more progressive kind of take on that. They're trying to be better. They do often make a lot of mistakes, but they will pull themselves up. So it's like learning moments and the comedy of that awkwardness. So yeah.
Well, that sure was something. Oh, I wonder who this could be. Hello? Oh, you can make it? That's amazing! My wild card has arrived! Whilst I was out searching for a wild card, I tossed my nets out into the uncharted seas of talent slopping at my back door. Washed up was none other than Allegria, who too had also cast a net.
Is that Pablo Vittar?
Dora, 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 the grown-up. Dora the grown-up. Dora the grown-up.
Do you know what a passiva is?
What?
It's a bottom. Can you say bottom? I need to marry a white British man to stay in this country. Can you say fake relationship?
Looks like Allegria's thrown away the wrong piece of paper.
I'm confused.
Great. Let's dance.
Well, looks like that's everybody now. Yep, that's definitely it. Let's see what our judges have to say about all this. It's time for the judges' powwow. Go rush to the top.
Tonight was amazing. So exciting getting to see all the performers in their element and getting to know them for the first time. Obviously, Nina killed it tonight. Who got knocked down and then got up again. You know, we're never gonna keep her down. Indy Niall and Brentwood, keep an eye on those kings. It's so exciting seeing all these new performers. Allegria, I thought, was so enthusiastic and passionate. And do you think they need some refinement to what they're doing to make it in this competition? I hope that they can do it in time. Cassie was super fun. Very frenetic though, and if they can just rein it in a little bit and find a bit more focus, then like all those golden moments will just like sync up so beautifully, because they're so much fun. We drag artists think we're so original, but for 3 different performers to all use this song where there is no link? I know I asked for my mind to be blown, but not this way. This is fine when you're doing a show and the producer asks, "Hey everybody, what songs are you using?" That's why you do it, to you avoid these situations, because we have one collective brain. We come up with the same ideas. So yeah, check in with your performers, have a little word, and then we can avoid situations like this. Every night in my dreams, I remember this evening. Love a bit of Celine. Don't get me wrong, I just don't need to hear the same Celine song 3 times. So lovely to get to know everybody a bit more tonight. I think they just need to keep going, keep the energy up. This is a marathon, not a sprint. But that said, I need to see new, surprising, incredible drag every week. So, game on.
Hello there! My name is Victoria Scone, the Camp Cabaret Disco Diva from Cardiff. I am so honoured to have been asked by Taylor to join you here today, and I can't wait to judge you all thoroughly. One of my favourite acts of the week was Indie Nile. So simple, yet so goddamn effective. This is why I love drag. Bravo! Oh, dear Brentwood, you really served me what I was looking for. I adored your enthusiasm, your commitment, and your ability to grasp the audience's attention. Heather Duster, darling, I'm a big fan of a big prop. And I love that you used your stage for a political reason. It's a very important message when we got there, eventually. And Keisha's, you are a style icon, honestly. But it is clear to see that lockdown was hard on some of the acts. This was filmed before lockdown. Oh goodness, you all looked great. Titanic Gate. Probably should have checked in the group WhatsApp before the show, dears, shouldn't you? All of the Titanic acts were super average. I did thoroughly enjoy Kyran Thrax's wind humour and Pasty's rapid scene changes. But Platypussy's change from the traditional Titanic song to a style of popular music which I'm not aware of the name of, it thoroughly tickled me and evidently was enjoyed by the audience. In my opinion, if anyone looked like they needed any help, it would have been the poor soul that Platypussy was using as a table for her instrument. In all seriousness, my advice to the contestants would be, if you look like you believe what you're doing is good, then hopefully the audience is drunk enough to believe you. Overall, I loved everyone's performance, and it really made me miss drag. I had a fabulous time. Thank you so much to Taylor for having me, and I hope to see you all very soon. Ta-da! Bye-bye!
Hi guys, what is the crack? This is JMac here. I have more than just one favourite act. I would have to say that Indie Nile, honey, who knew you could hide as many bloody, I'm going to call it cha-cha-chas in your outfit and your look. It was just great. It was a great reveal, and that's why I thought the look was so good. Brentwood, I'm literally just going to be playing spins all weekend long. That's the energy that I want, and that's the energy that you gave us. So 100% up there with my favourite acts. The pantomime between the Titanic performances, was there like a Morse code, sixth sense going on that everyone thought of the same tune or track? DM me, I want to know. Platypussy, that was fresh, that was new. The Titanic was lifted from the seabed with that sound bed that you were bringing, bitch. Everyone has their own performative ideas. I definitely think just, branch out from the tree of ideas with, song choices and just hashtag no more Titanics. And people that are thinking about starting drag, find a syndicate of people in the queer community that you feel you can trust, and don't be afraid to experiment and try and error with things. The Gold Rush is probably the safest place for the queer community overall, even anywhere else I've been in the world. And I'm just so happy that this competition is a thing, that we get to find the talent as well. Thank you so much for listening to my judges' critiques, and I cannot wait to see the Gold Rush back together again. Mwah, JMac is out. Love yous.
Hello everyone, it's me, Dick Dane, the winner of Season 1 of the Gold Rush. My favourite act of the week was Brentwood. I think Brentwood is 10 out of 10. I love the mix-up of the live singing, the raving, the spoons, the strip, the butt cheeks out. A special mention to Keisha's the Rain. I think Keisha's the Rain's act was, although very silly, I think it just showed everyone that they know who they are, and that's always something to look out for. My favourite look of the week was Indy Nile. I mean, bum maracas on a suit. What more could you really want? Hashtag Titanic Gate. Awkward. But for me, Platypussy won that. Sorry guys. I thought Platypussy's props and look and use of the Titanic song was just like that little bit more unique, and I've never even heard of the version of that, so well done, good spot, good find. And you looked great too, yeah. I don't want to say someone needs help, because I don't think anyone needs help, especially from me. But if I could give some advice to anyone moving forward, Nina Gaston, I think you should just carry on being that weirdo that you clearly are, because I absolutely loved it. Have fun, be yourself, and find the thing that just really resonates with you and your style and what you want to bring. Thank you so much for having me back again. I think you're doing great things, and I can't wait to see where this season and many other seasons go in the future.
Hiya, it's Monroe Adams here, winner of Gold Rush Season 2. Jesus me, this is a fucking talented season. Talent out the wazoo, chef's kiss, really. A couple of my favourites this evening were Brent. I also think they had the best outfit of the night, you know, the crown, 50 Shades of Grey, absolutely loved it. I thought Kyron Frax was so dumb. It was right up my street. You were right up my street. God, we've already got a drama and it's only episode 1, Titanic Gate. Out of all of the Titanic-themed numbers, I think Platypussy took the goal for me on that one. The only one I personally think needs a little bit of work would be Allegria. You know, I mean, using someone else's, especially a famous drag queen's number, and not really changing it and making it your own in any special way, it's a bit of a grey area. I mean, personally for me, it's all about taking a number, even if it's someone else's, and just making it your own, making it different, making it something we haven't seen before. And I think that's just the only thing I'd say to take away from that. The advice I'd give to everyone would be don't relax, you know, stay on your toes, because you never know what they're going to throw at you. And no matter what happens, just stay true to you. Make it yourself and just make something that you're proud of. To anyone thinking of starting drag, I say don't do it. There's too many of us and there's not enough money. Fucking do it, love. I mean, it's a great way to express yourself creatively and express your queerness and express, you know, all facets of yourself. And I think it's amazing. So if you're thinking of doing it, fuck it, why not? Give it a go. Oh my god, also shout out to Gail Baiters. Squidward tennis balls!
They sure had a lot to say for themselves, but that's what judges do. They judge. The adjudicators will now tally up the judges' scores and the live audience votes to find out who won this week's challenge. Make like a dog and get on all fours for the final scores. Firstly, I will be announcing who is safe. Aphrodite, Bonk, Indy Nile, Kyron Franks, Lori Mae, Pasty,
Keisha's Lorraine.
Next up are the tops and bottoms of the week. From this point on, I will be announcing the scores. Allegria, 152 points. Brentwood, 342 points. Heather Duster, 261 points. Mocha, 260 points. Nina Gaston, 416 points. Platypussy, 362 points. Well, honeys, that means congratulations are due for Nina Gaston. Despite their fall, they got back up again and managed to woo over the audience and win this week's challenge. You have won a bundle of lashes from JML and a case of love juice. Oh, it's delicious. Unfortunately for Mocha and Allegria, They have ended up in our first ever showdown of the season, and both of them will have to perform the house down boots to stay in the competition. First up, Mocha.
All of this time I planned I'd be patient and you would love me again. You'd come to respect my mind, and at last you'd find you could love me again. And I have turned my whole world upside down, trying not to let you go. Watching you walk away is like a fatal blow.
Can't believe I'm in this position.
Whoa! Is that my name up on that list? Does someone know that I exist? Is this a mistake? Am I even awake? Pinch me now to make sure. Yes, that's my name in black and white. Maybe I'm doing something right. Wow, I feel so much better than before.
Channeling that queer energy from every Glee Club ever. Fantastic.
I'm very glad that I'm not in the bottom two.
Arriba, Mocha!
Looks amazing, and clearly I remember being there and just wanted it so much. You could feel the energy, so well done. Awesome.
Coming up second, it's Allegria.
Hello. My name's Allegria. I come from Portugal, and no, I don't know where Madeleine McCann is.
I'm kind of shitting myself. What if she's actually good?
Drag is political, and we live in political times.
Yes.
I ask myself this question every day. How does food feel inside a microwave?
Microwaves? Politics?
How does my kebab feel spinning around for the third time this evening?
PSA announcement. Don't ever put your kebab in a microwave. What are you thinking? No. No.
Let's explore microwaves.
You spin me right.
She's walking off the stage, she's walking around the stage. Is she actually gonna stay on the stage? Keep watching. And your chicken looks a bit dry. Put some spice on. Give it a little kick.
Okay, so the chicken, as a new vegetarian, I have to say I disagree. But also, a lot of people are vegetarian now, so for me, it's just not very smart to use real meat in your drag act because you're probably gonna lose the love of like at least a third of your audience.
What if it was corn?
It could be corn, it could be. And in that case, I apologize and take back all of my comments.
Give her another spin.
You did the joke. It was funny. You're doing the joke again. New material, maybe? Session Velour who?
I'm not gonna lie, the popcorn under the wig was really good. I actually really did enjoy that.
Let's go round and round and round and round and round.
Not being funny, but when she spun for the millionth time, I was kind of gagged. Like, I wasn't expecting that again. I feel like when you compare them, I won.
It is time for me to announce who has made it through to another week of the Gold Rush. And the judges have decided that there are an awful lot of letters in here. And it says, Mocha has made it through to another week of the competition, y'all! Congratulations, baby! But that does mean that we have to say goodbye to my wild card. Oh, golly, it's just too soon to say goodbye to y'all, Miss Allegria. But goodbye anyway.
I've only been doing this for 4 months now. So, I'm really happy that I got to be part of this, and thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
If you go digging for gold, you gotta expect to find mud on the way down. Shortly after her elimination, Allegria sadly decided to quit drag and moved her ass back to Portugal. We would like to wish her all the best, but let it be known, she will always be a part of the Gold Rush family. Yes, God. Love our contestants. Want to know where you can see them next? Well, honey, download the Dragger app now, and you can find all of the Gold Rush alumni there with regularly updated appearances, both virtual and live. It's free and fun to use. It's kind of like Grindr, but for drag performers. Except you won't find someone to fuck, you'll find someone to fuck you up. Tune in next time for Duos Week, where I will be challenging my beautiful contestants to partner up and create an act as an iconic, dynamic duo. Think Batman and Robin, Sharky and George, or even me and me. Now y'all come back, you hear? Gold Rush to the top. Some crazy old bitch once said, when one video ends, another one begins. So why not watch one of our other videos now? Go on, I support you.